Yeah, I'm Matthias Albrecht. I'm from AGRI4POL in Switzerland, and I work since quite some years now in the field of agroecology. We try to understand what drives biodiversity in agricultural systems, but most importantly, how can we develop effective measures to promote agrobiodiversity and the services that biodiversity provides, and especially my field in the last years was pollinators, wild pollinators and pollination services. The whole topic of loss of biodiversity and the aim to kind of do something against this and to convince stakeholders and decision makers to prioritize this topic and achieve a change here. There was always a big motivation already for the choice of my study, the university, and then for my PhD, which was already in this field, actually on agrobiodiversity and measures to promote it. So yeah, that was always kind of a big inspiration for me. And when I started to work with wild bees in my PhD, I was really fascinated by these animals, and since then, yeah, this passion kind of was always there. Yeah. AGRI4POL, I think, kind of integrates many different aspects that are quite important for designing agroecosystems in a more pollinator-friendly way. What I really think is really cool in this project, that it really comes from the level of genes in a way, and breeding varieties that could help pollinators, or crop diversification measures still at the crop level, up to the landscapes, where we try to optimize landscapes in a way, also with the ecological infrastructure to promote pollinators. So these very different scales, but at the same time also that we really work together as ecologists and also social economists and people in the science policy interface. So really working together here in a multidisciplinary project is really great. And also we have really cool stakeholders, I think, in the project. It's not only scientists, but people from different fields, also from practice, and which I believe makes a big difference then in what we can create in terms of impact in the end in practice in the field. I'm mainly involved in work package 3 and 4. I call it work package 3, which is mostly about how we can promote pollinators by agricultural management, but also how we try to optimize the benefits from enhanced pollinator populations and pollinator diversity for crop pollination and production. And in work package 4, we are involved in different tasks aiming at optimizing ecological infrastructure at the landscape scale. So these are the main task. Specifically we are involved is in crop diversification, where we do field work this year, for example, in orchards. And then in work package 4 we have the task about upscaling, so how to take the knowledge we have, how local interventions or ecological infrastructure elements influence pollinators, how can we upscale this to a larger scale, combine different elements ideally, so that we have maximized benefits then in the end on a large scale. That's the main tasks. Means that pollinators are considered by land managers and farmers, and that we try to find systems that benefit pollinator diversity and in the end also with benefits for the farmers in terms of increased pollination services.